This is Jenna Kanell, and you're rocking with G.U.T.S podcast.
Hey! We love horror movies, man. Horror movies are our life. You know, there's some horror goons.
I'm Zano the Busy.
Your boy ATX and Space Viking.
Yes, me.
I'm trying to figure shit out. This changed my life forever.
Yes.
Hey! Woo! Welcome to G.U.T.S podcast. It's Zano the Busy.
Sneaking smiling, Space Viking.
Lekker bekende, low-key as me.
What's up?
What's up, motherfuckers?
Oh,
What's up, people at home?
We got a dope interview, man.
Oh, man, we got a dope interview.
I think this is my favorite one. This is a tie for my favorite one we've done.
Bro, so we interviewed Jenna Kanell.
Jenna Kanell.
Superstar from Terrifier, which is one of our favorite movies.
Yeah, she played Bye Bye Man also.
She was in Bye Bye Man. But, so the thing about Jenna Kanell, man, so you remember Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
When you were little? Remember like when Kelly Kapowski came on?
Yeah.
And you got that kind of feeling?
Yeah.
So when Terrifier first came on, I got that feeling. And it's weird.
She gave you that Kelly, so you had
No,
that
it's
exact
so
moment.
weird though. But you know what? This sounds like completely crazy.
It's pretty.
But I knew I was going to talk to her one day, man.
That's
Yeah,
really
That was
good.
like a
exact
dream come
moment.
true.
I hope
Yeah.
she doesn't hear that.
Oh yeah, she's gonna hear it.
Well,
This is her interview, so she's gonna hear it.
well, Jenna knows that I love her, man. And thank you for coming on the show.
I felt the same way
It
about
was-
Chris Rye.
It was a dream. It was a dream come true to talk to her. So, in honor of her on the show today,
Gotta do Terrifier.
we're gonna do a
Terrifier. Terrifier. Terrifier.
What a dope movie. I think it's...
She gonna be like, oh yeah, that's it.
Seems like these fucking guys are weird.
Do you think once Terrifier 2 comes out, the
Touchdown.
Terrifier 1, like the whole franchise would get bigger?
Yeah, I think so. Longest studios pick it up, cause it's kind of hard to like if they want to keep it,
Well, so
straight to Netflix. But
Yeah.
if the studio pick it up and everybody know about it, it's gonna.
I have
it's gonna
faith
blow.
in Damien Leone, the guy that made it.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people, they've seen Terrifier on Netflix,
Yeah.
but they don't know that it started with a dope little indie movie that he did, underground, called All Hallows Eve.
Yeah,
And All Hallows Eve is lit, man.
It's better than Terrifier?
No, but it
kind of featured.
this
car,
is what I look at. There's tons of people. Everyone's got a phone. There's tons of people making movies now, right? But if you can make a movie with no budget
Yeah.
and have it hit like a big studio movie, you got something. And he did that with Terrifier.
It's not easy.
It's not easy at all. But he was a special effects guy. And I could be full of shit. If I'm wrong, fight me. But the thing about it was he did All Hallows Eve. He did All Hallows Eve, and if you watch that, it's 3 short tales, and they all involve Art the Clown in some way. And it wasn't played by David Howard Thornton, and it was a different Art the Clown. But anyways, when you watch that, so he put that out, and so many people were like, "What's up with this clown? What's up with this clown?" Because he's barely in it, but it was so good that's how Terrifier got made. He put it on Indiegogo, and so many people.
Smart.
Yeah.
He saw what they wanted and he did it.
Yeah.
And then Terrifier blew up. Dread Central pumped it out. Shout out to
Shout
homie
out to
John.
Dread, baby.
Shout out to Dread Central, baby. Shout out to John. So they pumped it out, and then it got to Netflix. It was on Redbox. I found it first, long before it hit Redbox and Netflix. I found
Was it on Prime?
I don't know. I think I found it on the internet somehow. I don't know how I found it, but I bought it. No, it was on demand.
On demand.
It was on Xfinity, I think.
Okay.
And I bought it. And so anyways, and I reached out to David back then, David Howard Thornton. That's how he was one of our first big guests on G.U.T.S. But
Yeah.
I was like, yo, this blew my... I had been wanting a movie like that for so long.
Yeah, it's everything you want.
Yeah, it was dope, man.
An
It's
old
like-
school throwback
They
80s
don't cut
slasher.
any corners.
No.
Yeah.
They show everything you want them to show.
Yeah.
Like where all the movies are like, oh, I wish
They
he
give you
would've-
everything. Gore,
Yeah,
suspense,
they give you all that shit. They cut
jumps.
a chick from her vagina to her head.
Dude, And then he takes a selfie over her.
Yeah, the old chainsaw.
So they made it new. They made it new. And, most of the classic iconic slashers, they get killed in the end, and that's the end of the movie. Well, this one, you think he's going to die. Motherfucker pulls out a strap.
Yeah, I know, right?
Bam, and blows our sweet Jenna Kanell in the face.
It was crazy that the fact that he even
flex for
he even shot himself at the end. It's like, what, did a suicide?
He shot himself in the
But yeah, man, we talking about Jenna Kanell, man. What
So, let's do the guts factors of Terrifier.
The 5 guts factors?
Awesome.
Yeah, the 5 guts factors.
Yeah, definitely kept us off our phone.
That movie killed the guts factors.
Yeah.
Dude, murdered it.
Yeah,
so
man.
number 1, keep us off the phone.
And it's really like, and what's crazy to keep us off our phone and watch it at home is really, really good.
Yeah, dude.
Because it's like you're at home. You could really just be like not paying attention.
Well, that's how it got
shit.
me. Because at first, it's hard to keep me off my phone on anything. And it starts kind of like, I was on my phone already. So I just kind of played the movie like whatever. And then it hooked me in with the 80s, like John Carpenter almost soundtrack, like dun 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 dun, And then the old school like TV, and it was like an old TV.
Yeah.
And you see the clown getting prepared.
But what
and
started off with
with
that chick, with her face was all messed
newscast.
up. Yeah, and then the girl was like, you ever see me like that? This Inman, man, she come in there and stab her ass up. I was
her
like,
face was fucked up looking.
I was like,
dude.
damn, dog. They went straight into it. And it was perfect because I know it's about to get. What's crazy, I want to see this because Halloween's coming up. So I know a lot of people about to be Art the Clown, man.
Oh yeah,
that's about to.
Art's a G,
it's
dude.
about to just
people
tear it
getting
up.
them tatted.
And it's gonna be cool to see like the whole cast, like of people that's Art the Clown and Jenna Kanell at the same time. That's gonna be dope.
So keep us off the phone factor. It sucked me in.
And off the rip,
back again. Yeah. So it started with that interview, and that one lady who was doing the interview, I think she was. I could be wrong, but I think she was in All Hallows Eve too.
Okay, so she made another guest appearance.
Yeah. But anyways, then the fucked up face sister came and smashed her up.
She's fed up, dirty.
So the whole vibe right off the bat is like
off the rip was.
It's got the off the rip vibe is.
Because how quiet it is.
Creepy and eerie.
Yeah.
It's eerie. What does eerie mean?
Creepy.
Yeah, it's that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So then, okay.
So if
creepy. That brings us to creepy / scary vibes.
Creepy, definitely creepy.
So if creepy was a dark alley, right? Eerie would be a dark alley with fog.
And a crackhead in there.
Yeah.
Pookie showing up.
Yeah.
That's the fog
Fucking
smoke.
Pookie.
Small fog smoke coming off the pipe.
God damn it.
Yeah. So the creepy vibes were lit.
Yeah.
And then David, you got to shout out David Howard Thornton.
Man, he just looked like a dirty, dingy, like the outfit.
Dude.
Then how he got himself prepared for it.
That was
like,
the thing. He even did
man,
when he
did
sits
his
down,
teeth, his makeup. You like, oh yeah, this dude is.
When he walks in like OG Bobby Johnson to the pizza place, he had that bag on his shoulder.
Yeah, man.
Then he sits down and he stares at her. That shit was dope.
Nah, he just kept like.
Especially because they're the only ones in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
man.
see, saw him earlier. Remember by the car, and they kind of like made fun of him.
Oh yeah, no, that's when you see him first. Yeah, on the street. And the girls are being all drunk. And they're like they don't fucking care. And he's sitting there mugging him, dude.
Yeah, and they thinking nothing happening.
And Jenna's such a good actress that it makes you want to like you're like fuck this bitch, like fucking that's that ass.
No, Jenna was the one. Jenna played the straight character. Her friend was the one.
The drunk one.
Yeah. Her friend was the one that you were like, man. And Jenna played the responsible friend.
Yeah, because she wasn't taking nothing serious. She taking selfies with him.
Way to know your movies, you fucking idiot. So, anyways, take your tits, get a vice. So anyway,
I got a new one. Tits in a bowl.
Tits in the bowl.
So no, Jenna played. Jenna. You see Jenna, and she's so pretty, man. And then. Anyways, Jenna Kanell. So what the fuck? She's gonna hate us. Yeah. So anyway, thank you for coming on the show. I'm sorry, I can't help it. So anyways, she pulls up. She's got her friend. She's trying to corral her drunk ass friend. She's like, "You can't drive." You see Art the Clown. Boom. It's fucking awesome. And David Howard Thornton, he's mugged. So you get like the creepy you get the Halloween boners big time.
Yeah, because he don't say shit.
And it's on Halloween. Fuck yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So that brings us to kills.
Kills were dope.
That's the best part of the movie.
Dude,
They start off the rip with the lady in the dressing room.
Dude,
like,
yeah, there's a kill in the first 5 minutes. Anytime there's a movie with a kill in the first 5 minutes,
it was just
you
like,
can tell the G.U.T.S boys are ready to party with.
Because they got, all right. There's a thing to the kills that it's like they're brutal. There's a brutality to them. You know what I'm saying? Where they're like blunt force. Fuck, that looks like. It doesn't just look like it's cool.
And it doesn't kill then go away then show you the kill.
It
it's
looks like it
gets you
fucking
through it.
hurts.
Yeah.
You know? It looks like that thudness, you know?
Yeah, she applying that pressure. You're like, dude, she really doing it.
Yeah, when he sawed her in half and it showed it, man. I was like, yes. Because that's one thing I think, well, who gives a fuck what I think? So that brings us to number 5.
I care about
4.
what you think.
Oh.
What about 4?
4 skills.
4 skills. Oh, shit. Go Michigan.
So 4 kills. Yeah, so here's what I think.
But you got to go about that kill when you hit old boy with that screwdriver too, man.
If you don't have a well, he starts off even like before the kills, he starts off, Art the Clown shits all in the fucking bathroom.
Yeah, man.
And he writes his name in the shit.
Yeah, no shit.
That's the way to open up my heart right up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Talk about put some poop in it. Yeah. Oh, Space Vikings down.
The only thing better than a murdering clown is a shit smearing murdering clown.
Your little poops in there.
Yeah. That motherfucker shitted. He done shitted all over the place.
I know, man. That shit was crazy. In the pizza place,
and wrote his name in it. But one thing I think that
I wish I could have seen this movie for the first time. Zano seen this movie. I guarantee he went, this motherfucker done shit all over.
Yeah, this motherfucker was just, I was like, oh yeah. I knew something was going on in that restaurant. First I thought he was doing a couple lines. I'm like, but nah, he's not getting high.
I was like, yo, bro. Because he think he was in his room. I was like, yo, bro, come out here and check this out. Come out here and check this out.
Shit on the wall.
Come out here and check this out. So then, one thing I think that a lot of indie horror makers could do to make their movie awesome, even if they don't have a budget, is just show the kills.
Yeah, they go extreme.
One of the things that I hate is I don't care if you don't have a low budget. If you're creative enough, it doesn't matter about the budget. If you can go and do a creative kill, I mean, for example, Terrifier, they knocked it out of the park, man. But I hate it when a movie there's about to be a kill. And all of a sudden the camera looks away and the blood kind of splatters on the wall.
It's like, that don't make sense.
Dude.
Yeah. All the intestines is like, you see is like chitlins or some shit. You know
what's more creative than that? Just beat the guy to death with your fist. You can have him on the ground and just show yourself and then kind of show him like you can get close.
To me, that's more like visceral and more like it heart pumping than someone getting stabbed and stuff, because I've been in fights before. I've been in bad fights before. And that shit can really happen. That's people that never been in a fight, they don't realize how dangerous and how crazy and how bad another human could fuck up another human with their hands. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the Texas house.
Yeah.
That's all I got sent there. So anyway, and it's legal to carry brass knuckles now in Texas, baby.
No more paperweights.
We rocking and rolling out here, baby.
2 brass knuckles on both hands.
Let's knuckle up. I think Hereditary sucks. Let's knuckle up.
Yeah,
so,
come on, bitch.
So that brings us to the ending. Ended amazing.
Yeah. Fucking suicide on himself.
Suicide on himself.
Taking me out.
And then he magically comes back somehow. So that's what I want to know about with Terrifier 2. What is he, magic? Is he the devil? What is it that, why did he come back? Or did he fake it?
Yeah. Did he know how to shoot himself clearly to where looks like you?
But he was getting stabbed and shot the whole time. I mean, he was getting not shot, but he was getting stabbed up the whole movie and shanked, by Jenna Kanell.
Don't do
See,
drugs,
that's what
kids.
The only thing that's better than a shit smearing murdering clown is a shit smearing murdering invincible demon possessed
suicidal
immortal.
clown.
Dude. Yeah. I'm hoping it's like he's a super demon or something.
But man, they gonna come with it because it's like it starts off. Yeah. They could just go all kind of ways.
That was gonna be my daughter's middle name, but everybody
shit smearing super demon.
Yeah.
Let's get a fish and name him that.
I know shit.
Shit
you can easily change it, man. It just costs about $100 or something changing that. He like, Oh, shit smears
CPS be showing up in my house.
Yeah.
Excuse
Shit
me,
smear.
Sir, are you the father of Layla's shit smearing super demon this morning?
Oh, shit smear.
I can see the teachers now. They just get her name and
need
just
to have
put
a
their head
talk.
down.
When I was in school, they called me maggot.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Because my
Oh,
last
man, it
name
was a
sense.
dope ending, man. I think.
They called me
But I
Big
like
Dick
the ending
the
because it's like, you could kind of tell that when they was writing the movie, they was like, hey, we could either go and kill them off or like, fuck it, man. We already halfway through. We know we got to have a sequel to this. So
or
let's
it could
end
be a
it
prequel,
like this.
You know,
Yeah.
it could be a prequel. It could be before.
Yeah. So it's like,
I don't
hey.
think y'all heard me say it in high school. They called me Big Dick the Planet. Just wanted to get that through. So
The Magnolia Tree guy.
That's
Yeah, all the guys called him Big Dick Duplantis.
So
hey, fellas.
he
Those
was a
stretch
weird
marks-
on the track
Those
team.
stretch
boy.
marks on my cheeks aren't for fucking practice.
You ever done something strange for a piece of change? You ever done something
Dude.
strange for a piece of change?
Yeah, so the ending was dope.
And
It
he
got
was
you
talking
ready
about
for, it got
sucking dick.
It got you ready for part 2, so I'm just patiently waiting.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Part
they got
2
cool
is gonna
zone
be lit.
flop underwear.
So Terrifier was one of our favorite movies of, I think it was 2017. I don't know dates.
But from the time
2018 or
it's one of our
2017.
favorite movies from the time it came out to the time
Yeah.
it came
Yeah.
out.
It's
fucking-
and it's still getting play. It's not like, and I'm telling you, man, the cosplay's coming.
Yeah.
It's finna be more tattoos getting drawn up for this guy.
Shout
so.
out to the homie David Howard Thornton too, who came on the show.
Yeah.
Art
Yeah,
the Clown
man.
himself. Check out episode 8 and you can hear him.
Talk
Yeah,
about
man.
a hustler, bro. He's all
And don't
about...
Jenna
See,
Kanell
that's
have
how
another
Jenna-
movie coming out also? She's about
Oh
to
yeah,
do?
Jenna Kanell.
She's got all kind
She's
of
a
shit.
beast.
Like
Yeah,
she's
man.
got 2 shorts coming out that she wrote
That's
and
so dope,
produced.
man.
She was just in a
And
music
directed.
video where she's running in the woods.
Oh yeah, I love it.
So she's
man.
doing a bunch of acting.
And
gigs,
she
but
could
I know
kick your ass,
She's
so.
got those 2 short films coming out that she's producing
love
and
her.
directing. Yeah, okay.
Anyways.
Take it easy.
Shoes of the week.
Hey,
Shoes of the week.
hey,
Shoes of the week.
hey. And it's Zane on the Vision. The Shoes of the Week brought to you by Active Athlete and Home Clark. Brought to you by Active Athlete off of Cullen. Nice kicks in Austin off the drag. And our big brother store, The Arena. 4802 Washington, The Arena. Buy, sell, and trade at The Arena.
Gangsta Grills, you bastard.
Dope ass shoes came out. Matter of fact, they came out today. The Jordan 4's FIBA.
I don't
Ooh.
even know what that means.
Oh, it just mean FIBA.
Teach me something,
It's
Zino.
fuck,
Teach me something.
I buy all things.
FIBA believer.
How you
It's-
spell FIBA?
It's like a FIBA soccer. I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about FIFA?
No, FIBA. I don't know. Look up FIBA or FIFA. They just came out today though. They the Jordan 4s and the colorway is sick, man. They are like Texans red, battle red, and blue.
FIBA is the Basketball World Cup.
Yeah, basketball World Cup. It's basketball shoes. Of course, it'll be FIBA.
Oh, is it FIBA?
Yeah,
FIBA.
Yeah.
FIFA is soccer. FIBA is basketball.
I don't
Get
know
y'all
what we're
shit
doing.
together.
I don't know what we're doing.
But this is badass shoe came out today. The Jordan 4s. They got yeah, them hoes are clean, man. Them hoes are clean and black. They look like some Texan shit for real. But on the back, it doesn't have Nike Air. It's not like a new old school release. It has the Jumpman Jordan in gold, which is sick, dog. I know, man.
Sick.
I kind of like missed out on that pair, but you know, if I catch somebody with a 12 on, maybe they'll let me have them.
those are nuts, dude.
Yeah,
Those are
the
dope,
fours,
dog.
dude.
Yeah, the 4s. That's
You
what I'm
can't
saying.
ever go wrong with 4s.
Can't go wrong
man.
with 4s. So they dropped today. I think there's like $200. I think I want to say that.
Yeah, I got 180 on this hoe.
Yeah, and so its colorway is sick and it's leather. And they got, if you really look into the shoe, it's detailed. They got like different prints and stuff in the details of the shoe.
Oh man, the retro 12 FIBAs can suck a dick.
Yeah, nah, they all white. Yeah.
They could suck a dick.
Yeah, so the blue ones came out today,
Second dick.
which is September the 7th. So badass shoe. I'm pretty sure if they might be sold out. They might be sold out. I'm pretty sure StockX they gonna tax your ass.
Yeah, they're out right now.
And I'm pretty sure we can go to Arena, and they probably look them up for you. Probably could get them for you, which I think would be dope as hell.
It cost you $600.
Yeah, it'll probably depends because they $190 right now, so people gonna start selling them at least $300. Easy, man. So Damn, we missed out on them.
But if you did happen to get a pair,
if you got a pair,
let us know on DM us on the Gut Podcast thing and give us your address
and
the times you head to and from work.
And take a description picture. Cause I'm gonna have to look up a picture because I know they have different prints in there, man, which I thought was so dope. And I just like the fact that Jordan just could do that, man. They could like, hey, you know what? Let's make this design for this month. Because I think in like October, everything about to be a lot of black and orange designs, which is going to be wild.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be wild as hell. But these hoes are dope. If you don't have them, go get them. Try all the stores I just named. If you don't remember the names, rewind this podcast. But definitely check them out.
And tell them we sent
Shoes
you.
of the Week. Yeah, tell them, especially at the arena. Tell them we sent you. Tell them Guts sent you. If you go to Active Athlete, any one of them. If you go to Drag and Austin, tell them Guts Podcast boys. We heard y'all on there.
Yeah.
So go shop with them boys, and that's the shoes of the week. Bop.
Yeah. So
that brings us to
fuckery.
I forgot to say one thing about Terrifier.
Well, come on.
What? Oh my God, he's dibbling
the
and
mics
dabbling.
is hot.
Well, so it was just so freaky, man. There was that crazy homeless chick. And then she had like the baby doll. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then
she thought was a kid.
He cut her tits off and then put her like tits on him and then put her hair on him.
Yeah, he was acting like.
And he was like, that was so freaky. So that brings us to fuckery.
Yeah. Fuckery. I thought he was finna use one of his famous words, but let's.
What's my favorite word?
No.
No.
We'll leave that alone.
Yep.
Talk to you after the show.
Yeah.
Fuckery with Space Viking.
Fuckery. All right, this week on fuckery.
What you got, hot tits?
This week on fuckery, Hollywood chainsaw hookers.
Oh,
I knew
yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Hollywood chainsaw hookers.
This is so fucking cool.
Hollywood chainsaw hookers is lit. So Hollywood chainsaw hookers is about
That's awesome.
A group of fucking hookers that are in this cult where they worship ancient chainsaw gods.
Yeah.
And they have like this weird creepy pimp who's always like lurking in the background. He's like some
In the bushes and shit.
Yeah.
Watching them. Yeah, it's fucking cool.
So this detective Jack some shit, I don't remember his name.
Jack Frost.
Something was, or no, he's not a detective. He's a PI. He's hired by this lady who her daughter ran away because the stepfather was diddling her or something. So the daughter ran away. So he was hired by her to go find her. Well, that daughter was played by my favorite scream queen of all time, Linnea Quigley.
Oh, yeah.
Linnea Quigley.
Shout out to Return of the Living Dead.
Shout out to Return of the Living Dead.
Is that the naked chick?
Yeah.
Yes. She was in, shout out to Nick Benson. She was in Nose 4. She was one of the people in like the Freddy.
Oh, shit. She was in,
Well, like
Night of
Freddy's
the
souls
Demons
of in Freddy's belly. Yeah, Night of the Demons,
Yeah,
man. She's in everything. She's in
not
all my
playing.
favorite movies. But she's been in tons of shit. But I think she was in Slime Babes of the Bolorama too. But anyway, she's been in everything, man. And so she's actually infiltrated this cult of hookers to find her missing friend. So he links up with her. They infiltrate the cult of hookers. There's a fucking hooker chainsaw fight. So everyone's like going nuts about Mandy with Nick Cage, and there was a chainsaw fight. Not the first time it's been done, my friends.
Yeah.
Our baby, Linnea Quigley, had a chainsaw fight back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying?
Her husband's name's Steven Johnson.
Steven Johnson. Hello.
Johnson like dick. Like dick. Sorry.
So, forgot what I was saying.
I was talking about...
they had the chainsaw fight.
Oh, yeah. There was a chainsaw fight.
Think, Danielson.
Fucking idiot.
Interrupted with the dick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There was a chainsaw fight. What else happened? Yeah, it's crazy. It's like super 80s style. It's so bad.
It's good.
So that's my fuckery pick.
Very
Hollywood
good.
chainsaw hookers.
I actually
check
watched
it out.
half of it. I like the pimp. He's the creepiest part about it.
Yeah.
What was crazy in the end, like when they kill him, he like disappears. So it makes the thing like he really was praying to the.
Yeah.
He really was. I don't know. I liked that how they had that ending like there really was chainsaw gods.
It's actually a really cool fuckery to watch. Not to just go, hey, it's monstered, it's a big piece of shit, or stuff like that. It's actually a pretty cool movie.
I feel
dope.
personally attacked.
Anyway, Get over it, fuck man.
All right. So,
hey man, I got a special announcement to you, all you fucking assholes out there that is copping our shit, trying to bite off the gut style.
Yeah.
We see you, motherfuckers, and everybody knows, man.
We see you.
Us. When it comes to
fools try to take our style, acting like we don't know it.
And when it comes to like the dumbest shit on the planet and being as irresponsible and half-witted and non-thinking and spontaneous as possible, we the kings of this shit.
We the kings of this shit.
Hell yeah.
And thanks to all the Guts fans that came out to the Thorny Moon Witch Market last night and came say what's up, shook hands, took pictures with me. It was fucking cool as shit.
And we got something coming up in October, so be on the lookout for that.
October. There's one thing about our events, no matter what we say on the podcast, no smearing shit on the walls inside.
Unless you let us film it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to our sponsors, The Arena.
The Arena. Fuck yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Shout out to our sponsor, The Arena.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah. And, we're selling dick pics for $5 each.
Oh, this is Zano the Vision.
Space Viking.
Low-key as me.
And we're out.
Peace.
Out.
Hello there.
Holy shit.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Welcome to Guts.
I can't
Thank you.
believe we're fucking talking to you.
Oh my God, I wish everyone was always this excited.
Hell yeah, they should be.
I'm just letting you know that I promise that I am trying my best not to make this weird and creepy.
I appreciate that. I can only, that's all I can ask for.
And that's a lot asking from him. He's weird and creepy just on a normal day. So
Well, then I'm incredibly flattered.
So thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Jenna Kanell. So, the first time, we just been dying to talk to you. So the first time me and my homie here saw you was on the Bye Bye Man.
Bye-bye.
Oh shit, you guys are like OG from way back.
we ain't
a couple
fucking
years
around
ago.
over here, Joe.
Yeah. We need girlfriends or something because we watch all this shit all day long. But you played an awesome role. You were like the spooky
Psychic.
Doing seances and
Yeah.
you got murked by the train.
Yep. That's me.
And you killed it in that, but then
Thanks.
you killed it in that, and that was the first time we were like, okay. And then we saw you in one of our favorite movies, Terrifier.
Hell yeah.
So we are just stoked to talk to you. You're what's called like a ninja in the streets. You do acting, directing, producing. Like everything.
Stunts.
Yeah, and you fight and stuff too, right? You do like Krav Maga and stuff?
I do.
Oh, shit.
That's fucking awesome. How did you get into that?
I used to do martial arts as a kid because my dad had me start taking karate when I was younger because I think it made him feel better about me leaving the house. And so when I was in like kindergarten, I started doing Hoshindo, and then I did some Taekwondo, tiny bit of Tai Chi, and then a couple years ago, I started doing Krav Maga, and now I'm a level 3.
Damn,
Nice.
so nobody was taking your milk in school.
Yeah.
They shouldn't.
That's weird. I got a 5-year-old. She just started kindergarten. I just started her in jiu-jitsu.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's great. I mean, it's got all the discipline and a lot of good morals I feel like kids learn from martial arts. And it just gets out all that aggression when you're going through puberty and shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It seems that people that get into martial arts at an early age, a lot of them become like, either they become successful or a lot of people attribute their success in some part to their martial art.
For sure. I mean, it definitely led to me doing stunts because I had always thought that stunts were like falling out of a building. I had never thought that they were just fighting or, weaponry and stuff like that. And so it kind of lent to me being able to market myself as an actor who did my own stunts.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
That's so fucking badass.
Thanks.
So that was you fighting with David when he was stabbing your leg to death on
Oh, yeah.
in Terrifier.
Yeah. Everything except for the brutalized version of me is actually me.
Nice.
So what's that like? Because I know I did a couple, I've seen a couple interviews with you before, and I know you love horror, and you're a big It Follows person, which we thought was sick too.
Yeah.
What did you ever like these kind of like slasher type movies like Terrifier, or is that just something you got into? Because you murdered the part, no pun intended, but you killed it on the movie. So do you like movies like that?
Thanks, first of all. And yeah, I mean, I don't typically seek out like, torture porn or like slashers, but when they're good, they're really good.
Yeah.
I feel like horror is just one of those things where like, regardless of what subgenre it is, if it's good and if it freaks you the fuck out, then that's really the goal,
Yeah, totally. Damien killed it y'all all killed it on Terrified. That was like, to me, the movie, I'd been wanting a movie like that for such a long time. Like the throwback to the 80s slashers. We love that type of shit, like the slasher type movies. So
yeah, well, and the throwback thing, like, I hadn't really ever thought about, but I think that's one of the things that's so beautiful about it.
Yeah, Terrifier seems like a movie that everybody was waiting for.
Yeah.
Like, every horror fan was waiting for that movie. That's why, like, if you ask the normal person, they like, what is Terrifier? But if you ask anybody that's even kind of remotely into horror, everybody freaks out about it. Everybody.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's cool
so
when they start comparing clowns, like Pennywise and all. Like, if you get comparison, it's like you're doing a good job, because like people had a rating of like who's better, and it's like Terrifier was coming on top a lot. It's just from the face, man, and then the way y'all did it, and it was so gory, and we love that shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, and everybody involved is super talented, and it was just a really good team.
Yeah. It was so cool. I when it came out, I'm like a nerd, and I find these movies before they come to Netflix and stuff like that. And I bought it back in the day after Dread Central released it, and I hit David up, and he was so cool on Instagram, and I tagged you, and I was like, hey, you killed it in this.
Yeah.
And y'all were so cool, and I think that's why a lot of people like y'all. Like, y'all, like we've had David on the show, and you're coming on the show, and it's like y'all are real cool, and it seems like, I don't know if, was Terrifier like the first movie that you kind of noticed like all these weirdos like us reaching out to you?
Oh yeah, I mean, it happened a little bit with Bye Bye Man, but Terrifier, you guys just came out in droves, and I mean, I think David and I feel similarly about this. Where like, I love that. I love the horror community and how loyal we all are, and how enthusiastic everybody is. Like, horror fans aren't just fans. We're like ride or die.
Oh yeah.
And and I loved all that support, because, there were some people that sent me, and still do, creepy messages or, like, inappropriate messages, but for the most part, it's just love,
Yeah, that's awesome. Since we've been doing our podcast, and we've been kind of, making some headway too, and man, we're getting some wild videos.
Yeah, man, it's getting wild and wild as we go.
Yeah, it's like it's love, because these are we're freaks like that. So we it's kind of like we've been weirdos our whole life, and now we're
waiting on this.
Yeah, we're finding our people.
Well, I think it comes
exactly.
It's kind of like the martial arts thing. As you get it out in a certain way, you get all the weird, violent, crazy shit out in your everyday of what you consume, and you know what I'm saying? It becomes a different thing to you. Like the martial art thing, the aggression becomes a different thing to you. It's just an everyday routine. So when it comes to a regular horror fan, they tend to be able to deal with life and deal with dark shit and deal with hot chicks, and deal with crazy shit differently. You know what I'm saying? Because we're used to it.
Well, no, yeah. You're absolutely right. And I definitely feel like, because I certainly live with depression, and horror movies help. It's kind of, they're cathartic. Like, for 2 hours, my problems don't matter, because I just want this person to get out of this house, or this person to like escape this monster, and that's all I care about. And you get that like adrenaline rush, and you're suddenly it's like a high.
Man, that is
awesome.
You hit it right on the head.
So how, like, when you did the character, like, channeling, because I know a lot of people always say they could, like, set themselves in the mood of how they went through a certain situation. Because I kind of looked at your situation like being in a club or something and this creepy-ass guy steady looking at you and you trying to tell your friend, like, there's a creep on the other side of the bar that won't stop staring at me, because your face just depicted that. Like, oh my God, this guy is going to try to come talk to me.
Yeah, I don't know if you were just a master at, like, a weirdo trying to talk to you, but you killed that. Like,
yeah, you had that face of disgust, like, please don't come talk to me.
Thanks. Well, I mean, I do hate to say that some of that does come from real life, and like having to deal with some like, you know, just people being creepy and being shady and, you know, walking around alone at night, which again, that's something else that martial arts helps with is like feeling safe. So that's definitely part of it, in terms of like, you know what, like exactly like you said, you know, everyone knows what that feels like to have someone staring at you and to not feel safe. And then also just, you know, how good David is only made that easier.
Yeah.
You know, he's very talented and he's very creepy, and also like the place that we were shooting was creepy as shit, and so all of that stuff made it easier to lean into that sense of unsafety.
Yeah.
So did you start with acting, or did you start with stunt? Or because I know you like produce and direct, and I think you write too, don't you?
I do, yeah.
So which one kind of came first?
Acting came first, for sure. Actually, no, that's not true. Writing came first, then acting, and then stunts kind of came naturally, and then production, directing came after that. Nice. And now I kind of hop around and take turns doing all of them.
Yeah, I saw that you like winning some awards with Slut.
Hey.
Yeah.
What's Slut? Yeah, what's Slut? Let's talk about Slut. What's Slut about?
I love that people listening to this who don't know what you're talking about are like, excuse us?
Like, what is he calling her?
Like, is this an adult film?
Well, actually, our listeners won't be surprised one bit. They'll be like, we're just glad that he's like not screaming and making burp noises.
Well, I mean, I'm glad you gave me permission. Maybe I'll start burping.
Yeah.
Hashtag Slut is a short film that I was hired to direct by some really cool local Atlanta folks. And that one's actually, it's very different from the other stuff that I've done, where it's kind of like a teen Lifetime movie, but it's about like cyberbullying and like some of the shit that high schoolers have to deal with now that, I mean, I can't speak for anybody else, but I certainly didn't have to, you know, I didn't have Instagram when I was in high school. I didn't have to deal with people doing that sort of thing. And so that's what that one's about. And hopefully I'll be able to share that one with you once it's it's still on the festival circuit, but once we're done with that, hopefully I'll be able to publicize it. And same with Max and the Monster, which is, you may have seen another short that I directed that's we've luckily won some awards that we're super stoked about. And that one, that's more in this vein, where Max and the Monster is a dark comedy with some horror elements. And once they're both done with the festival circuit, I'm hoping to be able to share them publicly.
Yeah, that's awesome. I just think that's so cool that you are into all this different kind of just stuff, man. And you know, I just I don't know. That's so cool. How do you find time to like do all that? Yeah, because just me working and then trying to do this podcast, I'm fucking losing it.
I mean, I'm not pretending I'm not losing it. Definitely low-key losing it sometimes. I mean, a lot of it's time management, as you guys know. And sometimes I'm more successful at that than other times. But it's also like, you know, it's kind of one of these when it rains, it pours sort of thing, where like there will be a month where I'm just not busy. And I'm like, shit, I don't want to be alone with my thoughts. I better start writing something. And so I'll just find stuff to work on. And then there are months where there's a ton of stuff all at once, and it takes more maneuvering and figuring it out. So it's, I mean, it's also, I'm not at a point quite yet in my career where any one of those things are full time. So I'm more able to, take turns doing them. And I'm still kind of figuring it out. In some months it's easier than others.
Yeah. Which one's your favorite?
It depends. I know that seems like a cop-out answer, but it does depend. There are some projects where I'm stoked to be directing them and I wouldn't want to be acting in them. And then some where it's, vice versa, where I'm like, well, this seems like it'd be a lot to take on from a production standpoint, but I love this role kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it just depends on the project.
Oh, that's cool. So I know It Follows is like one of your favorite horror movies. What are some of your other favorites?
Favorite horror movies. Well, first of all, thank you for flattered that you did your research. Listen to me blabbering in other areas. It's really hard because I fucking love horror so much. Another one of my favorites is definitely A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night.
Oh yeah,
I love that movie.
Yeah,
that movie's so good.
It is, right? I dug the noir. I can't say it. Noir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spaghetti Western noir, but it's Persian at the same time, and it's got all these. Yeah, it's feminists and vampires, and it's so much.
Yeah, I
love that movie.
Yeah, that was kick-ass, in the style, the cool car and that was really slick. That's dope.
Yeah, that's a good one. You guys, since you love Terrifier so much, maybe you've seen this one. The original French version of Martyrs.
No, I've been hearing about that one. I heard that
you gotta check it out.
I heard that you need a lot. Somebody was talking about that the other day. Said check that one out, and he never watched the remake because of that.
Yeah,
one.
don't. Yeah,
and he's like,
go
into it unknowingly, just watch it. And he's like, man, you'll be creeped out. I'm like, oh, I gotta check it out.
Yeah, you do, and it's you definitely do. I've never seen the remake either, and I went into the French one not knowing anything about it, and that's definitely how you have to watch it because the end will just blow your mind.
Yeah, they said it's nuts, man.
It's fucked, but it's really good. That's a good one. I mean, obviously the Babadook, I feel is a classic almost at this point.
Yeah, no doubt. That's probably one of the better newer ones in a long time,
Absolutely. Oh, and then talk about classics. The 80s version of The Thing.
Oh, yeah.
I love
that was the shit.
Yeah, man. It was the shit.
Yeah,
I love all those old John Carpenter beats.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. That shit will put you in a mood, man.
Yeah, it's intense, man.
Yeah, and you got out your boy Kurt Russell, man. That boy.
Yeah.
He hasn't aged a damn bit.
Nah, man. He got that
He's got a mustache that'll tell you twice.
He's got that youth juice.
The youth juice.
Yeah. He's double my age. He looks better than me. I need to back off the pizza. But anywho, what am I saying? We have Jenna Kanell on. Shut up. So we just want to thank you so much for your time. We don't want to keep you all day. Thank you so much for coming on the Guts. Is there anything that we should look out, or do you want to promote or tell the people?
Sure, yeah.
Talk about
it. First of all, thank you so much for having me. You guys are awesome.
Appreciate
this is fun.
you.
Appreciate you so much.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for doing what you do. And I guess in terms of plugging stuff, I'm going to be doing my first convention in October.
Hey!
Hell yeah, where?
It's going to be in New York, in Rochester, I believe. It's called Scaricon.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, that is so dope, man.
When is it?
In October?
It's October 18th through 20th.
Nice.
If you guys can make it out, you totally should.
We would love to. We're
going to Hollywood to the Fright Nights.
We're going to Hollywood Horror Nights.
Ooh.
Horror Nights, yeah.
When is that? That'll be fun.
Yeah, it's at Universal all the month of October.
It started September, I think.
Yeah, but we're going.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, we're going on Halloween.
Yeah, we're going October 30th through the November 3rd.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's gonna be so much fun.
Oh yeah, we're gonna link up with some of the Dread Central cats.
Yeah, and Trick or Treat Studio.
And Trick or Treat Studio, we're all friends with them, So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, we're gonna mob deep and do spooky kid shit.
Yes. That sounds great.
Have people look at us all weird and shit.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Love it. We're used to that.
So what do you got coming up as far as like, do you have any acting roles coming up or any writing or producing things that you almost like kind of have in your crosshairs that you're thinking about coming up soon or anything like that?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm actually directing a short film tomorrow.
Nice.
That I'm super stoked about. It's a romantic comedy, but with like a sci-fi kind of Black Mirror twist.
Yeah.
Really excited about that. I'll definitely be posting more about that as we wrap it up on Instagram and stuff. And then acting wise, I just found out that I booked a role in a different short film, which I'm super stoked about. I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to say about it, but again, I'll be, you'll be the first to know as soon as I can.
That's what's up.
And then also there's a horror feature that I co-wrote to direct. And that one we're talking with some people about getting it off the ground. We're in development on it. And hopefully I'll have more news on that soon too. Because that should be fun.
I know, right? Make one of your characters say it's guts, man.
It's guts, man. And then, there's one more that I forgot about. There's also, there is a feature that I'm acting in called, I hope I'm not getting the name wrong because it's a full sentence. I think it's called Killer Babes from Outer Space or something like that.
Oh yeah. Now you're talking.
Hell yeah.
That's right in my wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I'm sure we'll be back here in a couple months talking about it again.
Yes, definitely we'll have you back on.
You are always welcome on this show.
Always, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
You are so cool.
We appreciate everything.
Thank you
do,
so
man.
much.
And congratulations.
For your time. Yeah, congratulations to all your success.
Yeah, and I heard are they trying to do a Terrifier too?
They are. Unfortunately, I can't be in it.
Yeah, because you got killed
saw
off.
what
I know,
happened
but
to me the
pop
first
up
time.
in there.
Right.
Let the ghosts roam around.
I'm trying. I was like, do I have a twin sister? Like, there's gotta be a way. But,
You know what was crazy? I'll bring up Terrifier when you was fighting him, and then he pulled the gun out on you. That shit blew our minds because we were not expecting that.
Did you guys all watch it together?
Oh yeah. Well, we live together,
Yeah.
so it's like Halloween every day in our apartment.
When we watch our movies, we got a pumpkin lit up and we got ghosts flying around the wall.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's a lot more intense than you think.
No, I'm picturing. I can only imagine like all of you screaming at the television when that happened.
Yeah, we wanted. That's why we kind of got into this podcast. Is like we want to live Halloween every day. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what we've done. We're on some Lost Boys shit for sure. Like we don't go.
We got a doorbell's a skull.
Yeah, our doorbell's a skull and it says welcome.
That's amazing.
Well, the great
That's
thing
fantastic.
is, through the podcast, we found out we're not the only one.
Yeah, exactly,
You know?
man.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the horror community, like we all think we're the only weirdos in our towns or whatever, and then we find each other, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, you would be so excited, man.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Thank you
Definitely
so much for coming
much,
on,
man.
Guts.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for having me. Hopefully, we'll be talking about more stuff soon.
We'll do.
We'll hit you up.
Yeah. Please do.
All right. Have a good one. Thank you.
You guys too. Happy early Halloween.
Yeah. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
We love horror movies, man. Horror movies are our life. You know, there's some horror goons.
I'm Zango the Busy.
Your boy ATX and Space Viking. Trying to figure shit out. This changed my life